Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into the story of Hello Neighbor. We all know what Hello Neighbor is, and it's my most viewed long form video on my channel. And even though it is, I really do not like Hello Neighbor that much, and you will figure out why later in this video. And I will also only be covering the first game. I won't be covering any of the sequels. Anyways, let's get started. Hello Neighbor was a game developed by Dynamic Pixels, which was a Russian game studio, and it was published by tinyBuild, released in 2017. It promised a fresh take on the stealth horror genre with its intriguing premise of sneaking into your neighbor's house to uncover the secrets of his basement. It quickly became very hyped and everybody wanted to play it. The game had a pretty good marketing strategy with its AI, and the AI was promised to be extremely good at learning your past mistakes. The game looked revolutionary and fantastic, but as the game's release date slowly got closer, there's one question we all should have asked. Would the final product live up to the hype? The game released and people were hyped to play it, but when they got their hands on the game, they quickly realized that it was not what it seemed. Despite the innovative concept of the game, players quickly encountered some very frustrating issues. One of the main issues was the AI system wasn't what it was promised to be. It was promised to be intelligent and adaptive, but many players found it to be quite inconsistent, and instead of providing a challenging experience, the AI often felt unpredictable in ways that led to more frustration than excitement. Another problem that was very significant was the game's level design. While sure, the idea of exploring your neighbor's house to try to find his secret was interesting, many players found that the puzzles were unclear and difficult. There was no hint on what you're supposed to do, and more players ended up just looking up guides online to figure out what to do. And these design flaws were not just minor inconveniences either. They became major roadblocks that really just hindered the overall enjoyment of the game. The frustration with the puzzles and the inconsistent AI led to a ton of negative feedback from players who felt disappointed on a game that they had spent $30 on. The game's reception was shifting. Critics and players voiced their concerns about the game. Reviews began to highlight the problems with the game, which had showed that the game had failed to live up to the hype. The innovative ideas that initially made players excited were overshadowed by the problems that the game had created. Despite these problems, however, Hello Neighbor was still a very ambitious game and still sold millions of copies and is still kind of popular today. But I feel like all game developers should learn a lesson from this game. Do not overhype something that you cannot promise to deliver. In conclusion, while Hello Neighbor may have not lived up to the high expectations set by its initial hype, the story of the game and how it reached its downfall is quite interesting. It serves as a reminder of what video game developers should not do, and that they should always put as much effort into their game as possible. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, you can feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, that's completely up to you, but if you want to, you can. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.